One of the questions I do get from aspiring virtual medical assistant is that how do I create a portfolio? Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to put inside your virtual medical assistant portfolio. All right, and by the end of this video, you have a clear list of portfolio projects you can put in and you can start creating. Welcome back to this channel. My name is Ade. If you are new here on this channel, I share practical strategies to help healthcare and para-healthcare professionals build skills and position themselves for virtual medical assistant, telehealth, patient care coordinator, and other remote care opportunities. So, if you've not watched my previous video, please do that. I believe you are going to learn one or two things. So, in today's video, we are going to be creating a portfolio from scratch, all right? And I believe you can see my screen. I believe you can see my screen. So what am I going to use to create this portfolio? I'm going to be using Canva. Yes, Canva is a software that is free, all right? You can see that I'm using the free version of Canva. And this Canva, you can download it on your phone, or you can also download it on your laptop. Okay, so before you create a portfolio, you need to have, you need to have the content. What do you want to put inside your portfolio about the services you provide, the tools you can use? If you have testimonials, yes, that's good. The contact, okay, and also evidence that you've work as a virtual medical assistant, okay. All right, you need to have them. Okay, so the next step is that come over to your Canva. This is my Canva. Okay, then you have to come over here to the home. Come over to home and search for templates. You can see the home, and this is templates. Okay, so click on this template. All right, once you click on templates, you can see what we have here. They said we have millions of templates on Canva that you can actually use. All right. So you are going to search for, you can put in the word portfolio. We have different ones. We have portfolio template, creative portfolio. We even have portfolio website. So we have different ones. So I'll just go with the first one, which says portfolio. All right. So you can see a lot of templates here that you can use. Okay, so you can see this one, it has 10 pages. Another one is here. All right, let's start this one. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, about me, skills and expertise, portfolio overview. Okay, portfolio. I think this one is fine. It's not that bad. Okay, so but let's look into some other ones. You also have this. It also has 10 pages introduction, about me, vision and mission, education, skill, experience, projects. Let's collaborate. What about this one? Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. We have 10 too. Okay, so that's basically how you can look into the template that we have on Canva. Then afterwards, you can select the one that works for you, or maybe your preferred one. Here is another one again. Table of content, introduction, this education, personal skills, work experience, project portfolio, the first project. Thank you. Should we go with this one? This is portfolio. Should we go with this anyways? Okay, no, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, so I'm going to click. You just click on it. Then they're asking you, do you want to customize this template? But before we continue to customize, I want to show us something. We have some portfolio here that they have like a crown. Okay, see those ones? You won't be able to use them except you are using a paid version. I'm trying to look for that icon of it looks like a crown, okay? I don't think anyways, so just trying to tell you the type of templates you can use, okay? Because if you use such, you are going to see, and hey, look at the crown. I'm looking for something like this. I hope you can see my screen. You see this yellow stuff? Yeah, that is exactly what I was looking for. So if you see them on any of these templates, it means you do not have full access to use them. You have to be on a paid version before you can use them. So let's come over here. We are going to be using this. So we are going to click on it and then click on customize this template. So now, before you continue, you also want to make sure that all the screenshots you have, all the evidence of your previous work experience, maybe you did an intern, everything has been uploaded on Canva. All right. So when you come over to this place, you can upload all your pictures, the evidence that you've done this before. And before I dive in the video, what is a portfolio? Portfolio is to show your recruiter employer, okay, that you've done this project before. Portfolio is just an evidence of your past work, okay? Is a what? Is an evidence of your past work. So, like I do say always, do not overthink it, okay? So now let's continue. This is the templates we are going to be using. So the first thing you need to do after uploading all the pictures, screenshots, evidence that you worked in this particular as a virtual medical assistant before, you have to come over here and change it. Don't forget to rename it. Put your name. I'm going to put Ade Sheke Shem. I can leave it like this. Hot folio. Okay, I can leave it this way. I'm going to delete this ones. All right, I'm going to delete them. Okay, so that's the first step. The next step for me is that look at this color. Are you comfortable with this color, or do you want to change this color? Do you understand? This thing is also essential for me now. This arrow, let me see if I can delete this arrow. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can delete this arrow. Okay, let's just leave it that way. So if you are comfortable with this color, of course, you can continue to edit. Okay, but for me, I don't need this, but I can just change the words, right? So for me now, I don't like this particular color. So I'm going to change it. What do? Just click like this. I just click and you can see well here, the background color says dark gray. So since I'm not comfortable with this dark gray, I'm going to come over, click on it and then change it. Okay. I'm going to change it to my preferred color. All right. So let's see the color that will work perfectly. Okay, I'm trying to select a color here. I can select white. Okay, yeah, I'm going to select white. You can see that it has changed. And they're now asking you, do you want to change everything on this slide to this particular color? And I will say, yes, change all so that, everything is being changed at once. I won't go to the next slide and start changing to this color all over. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to change this to my name. Okay, I'm going to change this to my name. Just right click, Ade Sheke Shem. Okay, and you can see that this background color and this text color blends. And if any recruiter check my portfolio, they will find it difficult to differentiate. So what do? I come over to this text color and change it to black. So they're saying again, do you want to change across all pages? Yes. It actually makes your work easier if you can change at once across all pages. So we are done with that, okay? So the next thing I want to do, of course, is this image because this is not my picture. All right, so I can decide to reduce this. Okay, I can decide to reduce this so that I can change my photo. Now, you can see that immediately I reduced this, I was able to change my photo. So that's exactly what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to click here, just click and delete. Okay, I just deleted that. Then this one, I also want to reduce the size. The best way for you to reduce is to come to this angle. Don't come to this angle. I know you can see my screen. Just come to this angle and drag it. Okay, you can see. And drag. That's the best way to reduce. And the reason for that is that the way you drag it, everything will be equal. It won't be like this one is big, the other one is smaller, and stuff like that. It's easier for you to actually drag, you know, like that. So we might still delete this one anyways. We might still delete this entire stuff. Okay, but let's move it to this side. Okay, let's just move it to this side. So the next thing I want to do is to add my photo. Okay, so I'm going to come over to element, then look for frame. Okay, you can see the one I recently used. I can click on this one. All right, that is a frame, photo frame. Move it here, and you can decide to move it here. It depends. So I'm going to drop my here. Then I'll go to my upload and look for my picture. So that's why I said all the evidence you have, ensure to do what? To upload it on your Canva. So I'm trying to look for my photo here. So let's see if I have my photo. Of course, I have it here. I'm going to upload it. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue. I believe it's down, down, down. Maybe I should push this one here. Okay, I think it's down, down, down. Let's continue, let's continue, let's continue. My picture, where art thou? Where or should I use this one? Okay, I can use this. All right, for my photo. My photo is here. What will I do? Okay, I can just I want to make sure that this photo is well aligned. Okay. Anyways, let me see if I can. There's no. I'm trying to. Okay, it's okay. Let me just leave it that way. Anyway, this is just a sample, right? So let me just undo what I did so that, okay. So now this is my photo. I will just drop it. You can see now. Can you see what is happening? Can you see? I will just leave it. And yes, I have my photo here. So afterwards, I can decide to expand. Like I say, put your mouse here. Can you see my mouse? Good. Just drag it. I want to make it a little bigger. Okay, I think it's fine like this. Okay, then I will leave it. Right. So the next thing you need to do is to put your name. Put your full name. Okay, here is my full name. All right, and who you are. Okay, I'm gonna put my full name here. Then I'm going to duplicate. You know, learn how to duplicate. It's also it's gonna make your work easier and faster. So instead of you creating another text, I'll just highlight this. I'll put my mouse here. Can see duplicate, right? I'll duplicate. And what am I going to put here? I'm going to put my role as a what? Virtual medical assistant. Okay, assistant. All right. And for me, you can see that it's not looking organized. So I'm going to come here. Can you see my mouse here? Then drag it so that everything is going to be on the same line. Yep. So can you see it? And then I'll put it like this. You can see the lines that are drawn. This line is showing me that this is at the center. It is well placed. Okay, so I'll just leave it. Okay, and I'm going to come over to this name and also try to align it. Can you see now? I want to make sure you can see that it's properly aligned. Then let me see. I'll just drag it. Then I'll still, okay, I think this one is fine. Okay, I can drag it like this so you can see the line showing that it's properly placed at the middle. Then I will leave it. So you can see that I've created my title and also my words and also my full name. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, okay, is to come to this place and change it to about. Okay, I'll come over here, change it to about. I can use about me. All right, then move my mouse to this. I want to reduce the stuff here and just drag it. Can you see what I just did? All right, then I'm going to move it here. Okay, I think it's, let me just drag it here. So I'm going to duplicate, okay, arrange it. Can you see now it's aligned? I'll drop it. Once you see those lines, it shows that everything is fine. The next one is the services. Okay, what are the services I offered? Okay, then afterwards, duplicate again. You can see, immediately I duplicated, Canva is helping me to place it to align with the other ones I created. So I'm going to edit that, and the next one will be my portfolio project itself. Okay, so this is more than this, so I'm going to expand. Okay, then duplicate again. You can see that this software is also helping me to align it. Then the next one can be my tools. Okay, can come over here and say tools, right? So these are my tools. Then let me just drag it here. Then don't forget again, duplicate. So what do I have again after tools? Testimonials. Okay, so this is going to be testimonials, right? Testimonials. We have it here. Okay, so I want to extend it so that's it's going to be on the same line. Testimonials. Then I want to make sure that it's here. Okay, so and also reduce the space. So I'm going to move this one here because I still have one stop to go. Okay, I think it's nice. Then move this one. Okay, I want to move this one here. Okay, then move the next one. Okay, then move the next one. No, this, okay, this is 8. You can see that 8, 8. It shows that the distance between this and this is 8. Distance between this and this is also what, 8. So I'll continue, move here till I get that 8, okay? You can see now the 8 is here. So duplicate again. And the next one that we're going to have is contact, of course. Part of your goal is to ensure that recruiters, employer can reach out to you. Okay, then you put your contact here. All right, I'm still looking for that 8. Let me reduce this. Let me reduce this. Good. So let me see. You can see the 8. So everything is well aligned and it's showing us that the distance between all these things are just 8. Okay, good. So you can see that it's coming to life, right? Okay. So you can use a tag here. It depends on the type of tag you want to use. You can say something like better patient experience, or just you can decide to use any tag or even leave it this way. Okay, you can leave it like this. Okay, another thing I want to show you is that you can, since you have like green or white here or black, you can use a text box or maybe an element. Okay, then look for a triangle box, something like this. Or let me look for some other ones to use. These are the ones I used previously. Okay, I'm specifically looking for shape. So here you can click on shape. Okay, you can see. So this element is for maybe you are looking for something specific, you're looking for shape, you're looking for a button, just anything random, right? Anything you're looking for, you can always come over here to put it. So I'm looking for shape. So I'm looking for a rectangular shape. I would have said rectangular shape. Okay. So let me see all, so that I can see all the shape that I have here. But not to waste my time, I'm going to use the word rectangular shape, rectangle shape, see it here. So I'm going to do that here. So I'm going to click on search. Okay, they're still giving me the same stuff. Okay, so let me just use this one. All right, and I want to place it here. I want to place it here. So I'm going to place it here, change it to color. Should I change it to color black? Nope. This color black is going to override all these things. So maybe I should change it to green, to the color of my uniform. So I'm going to reduce it. Okay, I think it's okay. I can still reduce it this way. Then I'm going to drag it all along. Can you see what is happening? They are looking beautiful now. Good. So now, okay, you can actually leave it blank. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that the whole stuff looks good. So this, I'm going to extend it, a little. Okay, I think I've done that. Okay, no, I'm still going to extend it. Okay, let me see. It's remaining a little bit. So I'm going to extend it. Okay, let me see. No, I think it's okay. Let me see the other end. The other end too. Anyway, it's fine. It's not that bad. Let's drag it. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's all right. That's okay. Okay, so now you can see that everything is looking put together, right? So once you are done with that, okay, I can decide to leave this one like this, okay, or I can decide to just delete it and decide to delete it. I don't think I need this. What do you think? Do you think we should leave it or we should delete it? Okay, I can see I was able to align it. Don't know, just thinking. Anyway, let's just leave it that way. Let's leave it that way. Okay, and leave it out. Okay, then I can change the text color. It's currently black to maybe green. Okay, but I think this is two colors. Green because the black, we still have the black here. Let me see this one. Hmm. Okay, let's just leave it because of our time. Okay, so this one, we can say this is page 1. Page 1. All right. Okay. Then you're going to reduce it. Okay. And you can still drag it a little, right? And it's here. All right. So the first page of our portfolio, we are done with it. So the next thing we actually going to do, right, is your about me. You can see it here. Who are you? So let's move on to this place. Do we need this? Nope. We don't need this, of course, because everything we have here is what I was able to put in here. Okay, so for me, we don't need this content. We don't need all those things. Okay, So what I'm going to do, okay, is that first of all, I'm going to delete this, okay. Then what do I do again? Can delete this and then put this one and say, I'll just put my name, Abhishek Hashem, okay. So I'm going to bring it here. Then all these things, I'm going to delete them. I'm going to delete them. I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to delete everything. Going to delete, okay. Going to delete, go ahead and delete each box. Going to delete, okay. So going to delete everything because I do not need it. I don't need it. Okay, even this one, I don't think I need this one. Right, so I don't need this one also. So let's be fast. Going to delete everything. Okay, I think I left one here. I'm also going to delete it. So let me leave this one alone. Okay, before I do that, this is the about section, right? So I have my about me here already. So you can write your own using just write your about me section. Okay, so I'm just going to copy, then go back to my Canva. Where is it? I'll come over here and then do what and paste. Okay, so yeah, we have it here. But before we continue, I'm going to zoom it here. Then I'm going to delete this one. Okay, then move it back and then ensure to increase the size. Okay, I think I'm seeing another one here. I'm going to increase what? I'm going to increase this size. Okay, I think it's fine now. All right, so my healthcare journey begins, blah, blah, blah. Yours, it depends on who you are. I'm going to, write it properly, workflow, okay. This process today, I do this, I do that, all right. And you can still drag this one like this, okay, so that it looks nice. Okay, then just make sure everything is aligned. Okay, because that's our main focus, is aligned. So you can see what we have. So like I said, you need to work smart. So since I have this one here, I can easily duplicate. Once I duplicate, I will just drag. Can you see? And drop it here. And yep, I have it here. So I'll just do it well. It's very easy. Okay. I'm going to show us again how to do that. Okay, so this is Adesheke. This is the About Me session. Okay, so we are going to be following this. So the next one says, what are the services I offer? Okay, so now I'm going to delete this also. Okay, I'm going to delete the whole frame, the image. I can leave this. Yeah, I'm going to use that. Delete this one, then delete this one, delete this one. Come over here and change this one towards your name. Okay. Then just make sure it's properly aligned here. Okay, so these are the services you offer. So talk about the service you offer exactly, and you're going to put it right here. Okay, so what are the services you offer? Ensure you put them here. You can say your services are you support with patient care coordination. So just highlight and say patient care coordination. Okay, of course, this is loud. I'm still going to reduce it. Okay, you just go ahead and reduce. I want everything to be on the same page. Okay, so you can see what I just did. I can say patient care coordination. Okay, duplicate. Very easy. It's quite easy. Okay, and make sure this. Can you see those three lines? It's telling you that this is at equal interval, distance, and stuff like that. Okay, so now what are the services you offer? I can say I offer patient care coordinator, administrative support, administrative support. Okay, then don't forget to do what? That you can always duplicate. Okay, put it here. Okay, just make sure this aligns. Okay, so administrative support, you can say you offer power authorization. Do you understand? Power authorization. Authorization. Don't forget that you can do what? Go ahead and duplicate, move it here. Can you see now the distance is equal? Okay. Then you can talk about virtual medical assistant too. Is a service anyways. Virtual medical assistant. All right. Then go ahead to do what? Duplicate. And one thing you can see that this thing is helping you to arrange them accordingly. And you can say customer support. If you offer customer support in healthcare, you can do that. Customer support in healthcare. I'm just writing all these services randomly. Don't forget. So move again and then duplicate. This time around, okay, this one is also fine. All right, then you can go to maybe healthcare operations. Healthcare operations. Okay. So yeah, that's cool. Sorry. So if you have some other services that you offer, of course, this is, another thing you can do. So because we have it like this, I'm going to ensure it's well and properly arranged, okay? So I'll bring this one here, okay? I want to make sure this line, another thing I can do is to start this from this, okay? Then move, let me see. Since we have enough space, I can just bring it like this. Put this one in the middle, okay? Then bring this one here. Okay, can you see it has aligned? Then I'll also bring this one here. Let me see. Okay, I think it's also fine. It's also, you can see, so, but this thing is still looking, I think I want to put it at the middle. Yep, yep. So let me see. I think it's also fine. This way. Right. So now, the next thing you want to do is to also, this is page 1, don't forget to change it to page 2. Okay, don't forget to change it to page 2, TWO. Okay, TWO. So how do you duplicate? Just click, duplicate. One of them, just drag it. Okay, you can see. If I want to drop it here, I will drop it here. If I want to drop it here, so I will drop it here. Okay, so that's how to do that. And then don't forget to change this towards page 3, THRAE. Okay, so now this page is, just drag it so that, right, so you can have it right. So now here is your what? Is your services. The next thing now is your portfolio. Okay. Another thing you can still add, okay, before you get to your portfolio, is your professional skills. Okay. What are your professional skills? For me, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to duplicate this page. How do you duplicate a whole page? Come over to this place, click on this 3 dotted line, and then click on duplicate page. And yes, I have it. So this will be my professional skills. Then I will start editing. Over here, I can say effective communication. Effective communication. The next one can be attention to details. Attention to details. Okay. The next one, problem solving skill. Problem solving skill. The next one, you can say critical thinking. Critical thinking. Okay. And the next one, you can say time management. Okay, time management is essential in what? In healthcare. You can also put team collaboration. I'm just putting random this thing here. Team collaboration. Okay, team collaboration. Okay, and yes, we have it. You can see that it's quite easier instead of me writing all these things from the scratch. Okay, so I was able to duplicate, and don't forget this your page and put what? Page 4 here. Okay, just edit and put for FOUR. All right, and of course, we are done with that particular stuff. So the next thing, of course, is now adding your portfolio. So your portfolio should not look like a CV, putting up experiences, putting on this, putting on that. As long as you have your about to me, your what else again, services you offer, and also your professional skills, trust me, you are good to go. So the next thing is now for you to start adding your what, your what's it called again? That is your portfolio. Okay. So over here, you start adding your skills. Sorry, start adding your project, all those pictures you have already. You have to start adding them over here. Okay, so I'm going to delete all these ones. In fact, I'm going to delete these ones too. Okay, let's leave this. I'm also going to delete this one. So this one now is a portfolio. Okay, so I'm still gonna put my name, Adesh. All right, then I'm going to align it. Okay, so now this is the beginning of your portfolio, right? So I can extend this as a title. So what's the first thing you do as virtual medical assistant? This first page can be patient intake. Okay, patient intake. So just edit and put patient intake. Okay, that is the subtitle of this portfolio, and of course reduce the size. Okay, reduce the size, then you can put it here in the middle. Patient intake, you can say patient intake via EHR. Okay, so now you start adding up your intake. So what do? Come to your upload, because all the pictures you have are already seated in your upload. So let's go back. Let me see patient intake. I don't want to use a, should I say a live, one of the screenshots I took. So I'm just going to do that strategically to see. Let me zoom. Let me zoom. So I'm just looking for the screenshots I took during a patient intake on EHR. Okay, I'm trying to pull them out. Let me see if I can have one, because all these ones they have some sensitive details which I wouldn't want to put out there. Okay, so let me just look for a patient intake that I did. Okay, I think this one is an example of a patient. Okay, nope. So you can see that once the pictures is here, it's very easy for you to upload those, to insert those documents rather. Okay, let me see how to calendar. I think this is one. Okay, this is an example of a patient intake. Okay, you can see that add patient intake means I want to add a patient to the EHR. So this is one. So you can see what I did. Okay, so just put them here, and you can still reduce. You can see, you can minimize it. You can put it, if you have more patient intake that you have, you can reduce, put another one here. Okay, so now another thing I want to show you is how to edit your photo. Okay, especially if you have real patient data. Now let's assume this is a real patient data, okay, that I'm trying to add. Okay, so what do? Just click on this photo itself. You can see I just clicked on the photo itself. If I clicked on this, it's going to move this purple. You can see this purple borders, they've moved. That means I'm working on the background. But if I'm working on the photo, once I click on it, you can see the purple borders, right? So once you click on it, just click on edit. Okay, and what do I want to do? I want to blur out my patient sensitive data. This is essential in healthcare, especially if you are creating a portfolio using real patient data. Once you click on edit, this is going to pop out like edit image. So what do you want to do? I want to blur out. So I'm going to stay on this tool. We can see this tool, right? Click on see all and then look for blur. All right, and for this blur you can increase your brush size, you can increase the intensity. Okay, mine is fine this way. So let's assume this is my name. Of course, let's assume this is the patient name, this Adesheke. So what do? I will just blur it. Can you see? And yeah, it's gone. Let's assume a patient's name is here. I'll just highlight, I'll just drag it like this. I can do like this, okay, and it's gone. So that's how to edit and blur out important patient data if you are using Canva to do what? To create a portfolio, you can see. So once you are done editing, the next thing for you is just to click on back. Click on back, and trust me, Canva is going to effect the blur edit. I can see that the areas I blurred has been blurred out. Okay, so I'm still gonna show us again. So now the next thing I want to show us again, let's create another portfolio. So instead of me, you don't need your education here because your education is you have it on your resume, right? So you don't need to put all that. The only thing, like I said, is just about me, who you are, your title, your name, your professional skills, the service you offer, and the next thing is just to keep adding your evidence, the evidence you have, the screenshots, the photos you have. So what I'm going to do right away is to come over here and just click on duplicate page. So once you click on duplicate page, you have it here. I'm going to delete this one. Okay, I can look for another photo that shows what I'm looking for. Okay, there is another one again. Okay, I can say this one is adding you can say this one, adding referring provider. Okay, I'm just saying that, using that as a sample. All right, the next one might be patient scheduling. Okay, so let's look for patient schedule. This is Dr. Chrono. This is patient, this is consent forms. Okay, you can see this one, right? Good. So all these ones are just dummy patients, right? I can delete this one right away and then edit this one and say patient scheduling. All right, patient scheduling via what? EHR. I'm going to increase this. I'm going to pull this one here, and I can still increase my stuff here. And yes, I have it. So don't forget to edit if you have your patient's sensitive data. So once you click on this purple borderline is showing. Click on edit again. Come to these tools and click on see all. Then look for blur. Here is my blur. I'm going to edit and blur out these names. Okay. I'm going to edit and block out all this name. You can see I'm going to and blow out all this thing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Any data that is sensitive data, I'm going to blow it out. I'm going to blow that out. I'm going to blow that out again. Okay, so for PT evaluation, for this, for that, for this, for that, for this. Okay, so yeah, once you are done, just click on back. This is the back sign and it has been blurred. All right, so after on a when it comes to telehealth workflow, right, the first thing is intake. After intake, the next thing should be insurance verification, not scheduling, because you need to verify your patient insurance before you schedule them. Okay, so this one can say what? Insurance verification. Okay, so any pictures you have about your patient insurance verification, you can do what? You can add it here. Let me see if this one is for claim. This one is for claim. Okay, I have some insurance verification here. Let me check. Okay, this one is authorization and referrals. Okay, this one is authorization. Okay, let me see service information, eligibility and benefit. Okay, that is part of insurance verification, but I don't want to use that because it has patient sensitive data. Okay, so let's just assume that all these ones, this picture I have here is a photo of an insurance verification that I did. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me see. I'm trying to check if there's no sensitive data here. Let me check. Okay, I don't think we have. Okay, so let me see. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Okay, there is none. So I'm going to delete this initial one that I did. Okay, so I'm going to move this one here, delete this one, and then put in the insurance verification. Just in case you have a sensitive stuff, don't forget to do what? Blur it. Okay, and you're good to go. So after insurance verification, of course, is scheduling. After scheduling, then we can talk about something like maybe order management, prescription refill. Do you understand? So you keep duplicating and adding photos, evidence that, oh, you've done this thing before. This one now is prioritization. So I can include this prioritization and referral, can change this here and say per what? Per authorization and referral. All right, and then put this photo that I have here and put it here. So this is how you are going to add your screenshots, everything you have, all the evidence you've been able to gather. This is how you are going to include them, and don't forget to blur out. If you've done documentation before, like you've supported for SOP, you've done scribing, put the title here and keep adding up your words, your keep adding up your evidence. All right. So now let's move on. Let's assume that we are done adding up all our photos or our signature. Okay. So after signature, all our photo and evidences. Okay. All right, let's delete this because we do not need it. So I'm going to delete this page. Work experience, like I said, you don't need it. Okay, I'm going to delete it. All this first project, we've done that already. So we are also going to do what? We are also going to delete this page. Okay, so the next thing you can add, let's go back to this thing. Let's go back. If you have what's it called, testimonials from um maybe employer or recommendation, yeah, you can also put that here. So all you have to do is just to put testimonial here, testimonials. Okay, since I think I have one. Okay, though it's down, it's here. I can decide to put in my testimonials and then arrange them. Okay, you see, it's far. I have a lot of stuff that I've done. Okay. For example, all this customer support and all that, how you've been able to chat with a patient on HubSpot, on Freshdesk, all those things you are going to add it, you are going to include it. If you helped to maybe manage or a discharge letter, a referral letter, just take a screenshot, block out sensitive patient information, okay, and put them here. All right. So I'm just trying to look for the reviews. Okay, look at the review one. This is a review. My Upwork, one of the Upwork review. So completed, so I can just leave it here. Okay, if I don't want this Upwork to show, I can just leave that, reduce that, okay, and then put that here as testimonials. Here is another one also. Okay, you can see this another one. So you can just put as many testimonial that you have, and don't forget that you can actually reduce this if you have more. Okay, so that I can keep adding and organize it. Do you get? So yeah, so that's how to add a testimonial, and you can actually take this home. And don't forget all the pages that we are meant to add. Okay, seems we do not include that again. All right, so let's see. Duplicate it. Once you duplicate it, just move it here. Yeah, and don't forget to change it to what? Here is 5. So don't forget to change it to 5. Do the same thing with this one also. What did I write? Is this 5? This is not 5. It is not 5. Okay. This is FIVE. I hope the 5 is not it has changed to 5. So that's 5. So don't forget to also duplicate, adjust duplicated, and then move to the next one and change this one to what? Page 6. Okay, page 6. So now I want to be fast with this. So that's how to continue. So the next one we want to do, of course, let's see what we have here, is to put in tools. Okay, our tools is meant to come before the testimonials. Okay, so you can just do a duplicate this page. All right, so this one will be for tools that we've used before. Okay, so whatever tools you've used before, of course, you can do what? You can add them back here. So how do you add tools? Let's assume you used a particular tool that is called, let's say, eClinicWorks. Okay, just go to eClinicWorks. This is eClinicWorks, right? Go to eClinicWorks. This is it. Then use a sniping tool. There's something we call sniping tool. See it here. Most of this laptop they have it. Okay, so open your sniping tool, come over, click on new, and then just take a screenshot of the logo. Okay, you can see I just took a screenshot. All right, and I'll click on copy, and I can easily come over here and paste them. But because I have these things on my this thing already, so I'll just drag and drop. So all the software you know how to use, Google Workspace, Microsoft, they are all here. That's the exact step I took. I will just go to the software, use my sniping tool to take a screenshot, and then paste it. So you can see the way I drag it, and then I have it here. Move to the next one, can drag it again. Okay, just all right, and then put them here. You can see. Move on to the next one. Sorry, not this one. And this should go back here. Go back here. So I'm going to come over, go to Google Workspace. Okay, and then add it here. All right, add it here. Then I can start adding all the EHR. All these ones are home health EHR. I just want to make sure that everything is organized. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Then move to access. This is okay. Fax lodge. This is for fax management. Okay, I'm going to. I can just put this here. This is access. Is another home health store. I'm going to put that here also. This is our healthy. This is one for HR software. And also, let me return. Then come over here to put that. So this is how you can add all your words, all your stuff. These are ones are communicative too. So just do that here. Okay, go to Ring Central. All the soft this thing you've used or you know how to use. Sorry, just drag it here. We also have dial pad. Okay, and drop it here. So any other software you know how to use, that's how you can actually drag and what? Drag and drop. Just keep dragging and drop and resize it. This is epic, okay? Just drag and drop and then do what? And resize. So just continue like that. I'm trying to save our time. Okay, so of course the next thing you want to add is your uh contact me. Very important, because if you have a portfolio and they are not able to contact you, then it is what it is, right? So I'm going to delete all these ones. Use a contact me feature. You can just duplicate this so that you can put maybe your LinkedIn. You can say over here, you can just put something like contact me. Okay, and for this contact me, you can make it bold. Okay, can increase the length, make it bold, and also increase it so that they can see, right, what you have here. You can see like contact me here, then come over here, duplicate. All right, once you duplicate, you can put in your what? Maybe you have a LinkedIn. Go to your LinkedIn if you want them to contact you via LinkedIn. Copy your LinkedIn stuff. I don't want to waste our time. Okay, I don't want this video to be long. So here it can be your email. Okay, so it's going to be adeshekeshin@gmail.com. Okay, that is my email. All right, that is my email. And you can come to this element and look for Gmail logo. Okay, Gmail. You can see Gmail icon or Gmail logo. All right, sorry, couldn't find. Okay, let's see if they have Gmail icon. Do they also have it? No. Okay, that's cool. Let's just use mail. Let's just use mail. I know they have. What's happening? It is hot, Jerry. No wonder I was getting. I have to move it to hot. So Gmail icon. Ensure it is on. Okay. Ensure this is on, like is on all, not graphic log, not photos. Okay, so let's see if we have Gmail stuff. If not, you can see it's here. This is what I was talking about. I can't use this one because it has this crown, which means that I will have to pay before I can use them. So I'll just use this. Is also fine. It's not that bad, right? So I can go ahead and use that. Okay, or maybe use this one. Okay, so let me delete this one. I can decide to use this one, but this red color is not giving. But what do you think? This red color is okay. I think I'll prefer this one. Let me go for this. So then I'm going to reduce it. You can see how I was able to reduce it. I'm going to reduce it and drag it here. Okay, I'm going to drag it here. So that's my mail. So if you have your phone number, you can include that. If you have your LinkedIn, you can include that. And you can even search for LinkedIn stuff here. I think they have something like LinkedIn. Okay, so that they can also get to see, you can see LinkedIn. All right, so you can say LinkedIn. If you want them to see you on LinkedIn, don't forget to minimize it and then put it here, LinkedIn, and put your LinkedIn link over here. Okay, put your LinkedIn here. Just duplicate. Okay. I just duplicated this. So Let me just go to my LinkedIn anyways. Let me go to my LinkedIn. Okay, this is my field. Then if you want to share your LinkedIn profile, you have to come over to this stuff to that your photo. Okay, then click on I'm going to respond to that later. So you're going to click on view profile. Click on view profile. Here is my LinkedIn. Okay, so I'm going to just highlight it. All right, copy that, come over to this place, and then paste. You can see. So we have my LinkedIn URL here, and I can even link it. Okay, but I think it's fine like this. If you want to include your phone number, do that. Okay, and yeah. So the next one, of course, will be your thank you page. We have it here already. So just you're going to come to this place and delete the page. Come over to this place and also click on this three-dotted line, delete the page. This is the thank you. Okay, so don't forget to change this one to what's your name, Adeshike Shell. Okay, then this one we're going to delete. This one we're going to delete. So you can use this one like this, and let's see. We're going to delete this one. I'm going to delete this image that we have here. I'm going to delete this image. So you can put your photo here. Okay, you can actually put your photo here, or you can just leave it this way. Okay, apply to all pages, yes. Exchange, okay, so you can put it like this. Or if I want to include my photo, right? I will just go there, look for another photo and put. But trust me, I can put something like this, but honestly, you don't need all these things as a virtual medical assistant. You are not a creative. I can easily put this one, okay, but I don't need that. Okay, so now you are done. All the evidence, all the photos you have are what? They are here already, right? So the next step you are going to take right away, I can just put this. Abi, what do you guys think? I can actually put this and then move it, move it to the back of that thank you. You can see send backward. I'm going to click on this one, click on this layer. Okay, send backward. You can see. Sure, I will not add graphic distance to my skills like this. Okay, so I can just do like this, all right? I can lift this up a little, okay? Then bring this one here, right? So you can see that I can still move it back here. So whichever, I think this angle is nice. And this green blends with the one I have here. So yeah, I have my what's it called? I have my portfolio ready. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to rename. Very important. You have to rename. So this is the portfolio home. Come to this place, click on this three-dotted line. You can see this page title. Just highlight and put home. Okay, enter. Move to the next one, rename it. Click on this one, click on this three. Why is it showing green? Okay, that thing that I changed, it has changed all my this thing to green instead of black. Yeah, you can see what I have here. All of this thing I have here has changed. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to change to green now. Really change to green now. Test color black, Jerry. I beg all pages. So I'll just go back and change that particular one to what? To I'll just change that particular one to oh green. Okay, so let's continue. So I'm going to move to the next second page, click on this to the line and rewrite the title and say about me. We have reason for doing that. Go to the next one. This page is all about what? Your services that you offer. Come to this pencil and click services, services, okay? click on enter, move to the next one. So that's how to rename. Click on this three dotted line and say skills. You can just put skills, okay? Click on enter, move to the next one. You can say this one is what? Portfolio 1. You can rename this as what? Portfolio 1. Portfolio 1. Enter. Okay, so let's move fast. Let's move fast. Okay, then move on to the next one here. Click here, click on the three dotted line and do what? Portfolio 2, portfolio 2. Okay, then the next one is here, portfolio what? Portfolio 3. All right, portfolio 3. Okay, then the next one is what? Portfolio 4. Edit your page and say portfolio 4. So that's how you are going to rename every other stuff. Then here is going to be your tools, okay? Right over here and say tools, okay? Then move over here and say this is your what? Testimonials, testimonials, all right? And of course, this is your thank you page. Okay, this is contact me. All right, come to this place and write it as contact, your contact, okay? Put that in. And what else do we want again is the thank you. This thank you page, let me change it back to my green. So, but I'm not going to put all pages. I'm just going to leave it like that. So over here, I'm going to click on that three dotted line again and say thank you. Okay, that's the title. So you are doing this so that you can actually link all these pages together, especially if you want to create you want to share it either as PDF or a website, okay? So now, if you come over to your main stuff, this is page 1. So we also want to link page 1 to link to page 2 to page 3 and like that. So anyway, this is page 2, this is page 3, this is okay, that's fine. So now let's start linking. How do you link? So that once anybody comes here and click on this about me, it will take them to about me. That's what we are doing, okay? And you have to rename them first before you can link them so that you won't make a mistake. So how do you link? Come over to this about me, click on it, click on this three dotted line, then look for link. Can you see the link here? We want to link this about me to the about me section. You can see that is where we rename them. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to click on done. Now, if I click on this one, trust me, it will take me straight away. If I click on this, it will take me straight away to About Me section. Okay, so let's continue. Next is our services. Click on it first. Click on this three dotted line. Click on link and look for services. Okay, you can see it here, services. Click on services and click on done. All right, move to portfolio. Okay, do the same thing. Click on three dotted line, click on link, and you're going to be using the first portfolio. Okay, that is the portfolio 1, and click on done. Go to your tools, do same, go to link and look for tools. Now, if you can see that if we don't rename it, it's going to be difficult for us to know the exact page where we have this. Come over to link again and look for testimonials. And then click here and click on done. Go to your contacts, click on this three dotted line, click on link, and then go to your contacts and click contact, and you are done. Okay, so the next step now is to make sure that after this about me, they can easily navigate to services. So what do? You can also link it. Okay, click on this page 2, click on those three dotted line again, click on link. We want to take it, our page 3 is what? Services. Okay, put it to services and then click on done. So you want to link services to skill session. Okay, click on this page 3, this 2 dotted line, click on link and then look for skills again and do that. Click on done. After skills, you want to move it to portfolio 1. So click on this page 4, this 3 dotted line, link to portfolio 1. Okay, and we have it here. All right, then go to portfolio 1, come to this page and link this page 5 to portfolio 2. Okay, so let's look for portfolio 2 and we have it. Then click on done. Go to portfolio 2. We want to link portfolio 2 to portfolio 3. Link and look for portfolio 3. And yes, we have it. Then click on done. Okay, so for portfolio 3, we want to link it to portfolio 4. Okay, we don't have that there. Anyway, that's how to. Let me just use this one. Let's duplicate. Okay, and then move it here. Okay, this is portfolio 3 bar. So we want to link this one. Where is it? I'm looking for what I copied. Okay, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Let me just duplicate. Then I'm going to have it here. This will be page 7, right? So I'm going to put page 7 here. So before I link it, I'm going to duplicate and move page 7 to here. Okay, so once I come over here, let me take it up. Let me see, page 7. Okay, this is page 8. Okay, page 8. So I'm going to also copy and paste. Okay, move this 8 to this one. Okay, so this one will now be page 9. All right, it's very easy. Page 9. Another thing I'm doing, of course, is not, should I say, it's not essential. You can just do your portfolio and you are done. Okay, just that I did love to make sure everything looks good and intact. Page 10. Okay, so after page 10, I can go ahead. I want to duplicate page 10, duplicate. Okay, so before, let me move this. I'm going to move this page 10. I duplicated it. So I'm going to move it to this one, which is page 11. Okay, this page 11. I think I'll be very good when it comes to designing, website design. Or what do you think? Then I'm going to duplicate and move this one to page 12, which is the last page. Okay, it's because I'm rushing. I'm meant to reduce this one. Then TWELVE. Okay, so let's go back to where did we stop? About the linking, we'll be able to link page 3, page 4, page 5. And how do you know it's been linked? If you see, we look at this one, it has an underline. That shows that it has been linked. Okay, so we stopped here, page 6. Okay, so let me move here. So we want to link page 7 to portfolio. We want to link this one to portfolio 4. So click on this 3-letter line, click here. By now, you should know how to link portfolio 4 and then click on done. Okay, and we want to link this page 8 to tools. Okay, so click on it, click on link, look for tools, and yep, you are done. Click on tools, move to tools, and click on this page 9 and link it to what? Testimonial. Okay, and then click on testimonials, right? So what was the last one? Go to testimonials and link this page 10 to contacts. Okay, link this one to contacts. All right, move to look for contacts, and then you've done that. Then the last one, which is your thank you, click on the one the stuff you want to link. Click on this 3-dotted line here and look for thank you, and then you are done. Oh, you are done creating a portfolio. You don't have to overthink it. Okay, and that is a way for you to create your portfolio. So before I share, Another way you can create your portfolio, if you don't want to add pictures, like maybe you have a lot of photos on patient intake, okay, and you don't want your portfolio to be overwhelming, like to be too, um, like the pages, you don't want it to be much. Another thing you can do is that you can use the Google Drive, okay? Use this plus sign, come over to your Google Drive, okay? Click on Google Drive, okay? And create a new drive. And rename it, you can say Adesheke Portfolio, right? And then click on create. After creating that portfolio, this is it here, open it. Then start to create subfolders. Once you open it, then click on new again, click on new folder again. The first folder can be for patient what intake, create. The next one you're going to create another new folder can be patient scheduling. Okay, click on create. Another one might be for insurance eligibility. Click on new folder again and say insurance eligibility. Then click on create. Another one you want to create new folder again and say prior authorization. Okay, click on create. Click on new again and say maybe you did order management, then go for order management and then click on create. So all the samples, all the pictures you have, just you can see that all these folders I'm creating is inside this portfolio folder. Okay. Then the next step for you is to go to the share button. Click on this share button. Don't forget to, because if you forget to change it to anyone with the link can have access, that means everything you did about your portfolio is just in vain, right? Because the recruiter, the employer, won't be able to view your portfolio. So don't forget. So it's either you use the first method I showed you, whereby you can easily put all your screenshots on those pages on your Canva, or come over to you are still going to use Canva, okay? But instead of putting those screenshots on that Canva, you can add it on Google. Then link your Google to what to this link your Canva to Google to this drive, or your drive to the Google, whichever one that works. Okay, so what are you going to do? Now come to share button, click on this share, ensure you put it, change it to what anyone with the link, okay, and click on done, so that once you are done, recruiters, people that are hiring can easily have access to your portfolio. I'm saying it again, don't forget, okay? So once you are done creating folders, maybe you did prescription refill, you're able to do clinical documentation, discharge summary, or you're able to scribe all the screenshots you have, just create a subfolder for them, okay? You will now open this insurance eligibility. So click on new and start upload. You can see file upload. So all the pictures you can see, so instead of you uploading those pictures on the Canva slide, you can, all the pictures you have about insurance eligibility, you can upload them here. Okay. Come again to order management, all the screenshots you have about order management. Come to this, open the order management, and then create new and upload all the folders you have on order management. You are going to do the same thing. Go to patient scheduling. All the patient schedule you've done on different EHR. Put all their photos here. Put the pictures here. Okay. So once you are done, right? So let's assume you will now go back to your Canva. Okay, you know this one is for patient intake. So instead of me putting patient intake here and putting this photo here, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to, let me minimize this so that I can just show us. I can just put an image. I can use an image here. Okay, let me use an element here. look for like a laptop. Okay, let me look for laptop. Let me go to all and look for laptop. Okay. How do they know I'm looking for laptop? But I'm going to look for a graph. I'm not going to put a photo. Okay, I've just put graphics. So you can just come over here and say, or maybe desktop, desktop, okay, put on desktop computer, right? So that anyone you can see, maybe this one. So you can just come over like this, or let me use this, or let me use this. So you can use desktop computer like this, okay? Put in your insurance patient intake here, then ensure to write at the bottom that click. Okay, let me duplicate so that I can show you what I mean. I can say, I'm going to say something like click um on this photo, okay, so that they can see what you have. Very important, because most of them, they might not know that they are meant to click on the photo. Okay, so you can just put something like it here and say click on the image to view my portfolio. All right, and then just drag it like this, put it here. So on this particular image, okay, you are going to come to your Google Drive here. That one is for insurance intake, right? So you are going to come over to insurance intake that you did, patient intake. Click on this three dotted line, okay, click on this share, copy the link, and don't forget to share to anyone with the link. Can do what? You can see manager says can view, don't always forget. So you go back to your Canva and then link it. Click on this link, okay? Enter the link, paste it. That's your drive, okay? And click on done. You can see, click on done again. So now once I click on this link, once you click on this link, it's going to take them. You can see the link here. Once they click on it, it's going to take them to my what Google Drive so that you can see all the pictures. You can see that's taking me back to this drive so I can see all the pictures I have on patient intake. You move on to the next one again. Let's assume the next one is what? Insurance verification. Come over to your drive. This is your drive. Let me cancel this. Okay. Copy the link, the specific, don't copy the main portfolio. Copy the link for prioritization, the main link for prioritization. Click on this share. And before you copy that link, please manage access here. You can see manage access. Change it to anyone with the link can do what? Can have access, can view. Then let's assume this is the picture. Okay, I will click on this three dotted line, click on this link, then put my Google Drive link there, click on done, then click on done again twice, and it has been linked. You can see the link here. If I click on this link now, it will take me to the power authorization, insurance eligibility. You can see folder. So this is how your employer, your recruiter can have access. So these are the two major ways you can use to create your portfolio. You can either use Canva and Google Drive, or you can use Canva alone. So whichever method that works for you, you are good to go. So that's how, but this Google Drive is, I think, is better, especially if you have a lot of photos, because if you are using Canva, that means if you are using Canva, that means the number of pages can be up to 20, 30, 40, and thereabout. But if you can use your Canva to look more organized, and they can, those recruiters can easily look at each drive, sub drive, to view what you have for them. So I'm going to undo what I did. So that is basically how to do what? How to that's how to create your portfolio. And on this page, always make sure to click on the image to view my portfolio. Okay, so I'm going to post this back, and then the next thing now is for you to share your portfolio to download this. So click on this share. You can either share your portfolio as a website. You can see websites, or you can download as PDF. Whatever one you want is cool. So if I want to view as website, I'll just click on website, okay, and then click on publish. They are showing me that on a laptop, this is how my website is going to look like, and on the phone, this is how it's going to also look like. So I'm going to click on publish. Okay, so they're preparing my design. All right. So once my design, you can see custom, you don't have to customize except you have money. Okay, if you have much money, you can decide to go ahead and customize. So now let us view the portfolio we just created. So this is how my portfolio looks like. You can see. So if I click on this, let me move my about me. You can see it has moved to about me. I can come over here, okay, click on page 2, or even this page 3. It will still take me to the same place, okay? So they can easily see what I have for them. Can you see? Can see? Can you see? Can see? And you can see, and you can. So that's how to create a portfolio, right? And if you don't want to change as a website, you can still share as a PDF. Click on download, okay? You can see PDF, so you can use as digital. If you want to print it out, you are going to use print, but of course it's digital, so I'm going to use digital. Ensure this is on all, and then click on download, and of course your PDF portfolio is ready to use. All right, then you can open them. Let's see what we have. You can see what we have here. So if it is PDF, this is how they're going to see your portfolio. They can either scroll or just click on your about me. You can see, then use this page 2. Can you see that? Page 3. Can you see? Can you see? It's easier for them to actually navigate. It's easier for your employer to actually navigate, and then you are on. Okay. And another thing you can even do is that if you want them to navigate back again, maybe to home session, you can still do that. Like from this page 12, you can link page 12 to home session. Link page, link page 11 again to on page 10, so that I can scroll back again. That the same way I was able to link all these pages, you can also do that again, so that once they are done viewing, they can easily, maybe they want to scroll up or just keep clicking on this one. They will just click on this to take them to the next page again, back to where they started from. Or you can even ensure that instead of you linking them back to each other, you can just make this page 12, link it back to the home session. So instead of me scrolling up, once I click, let's assume I've been able to link this page 12, it will take me back here to this home session. And yeah, that's how to create a portfolio. It's as simple as that. So yes. So if you have further question on about how to create a portfolio, of course, do not forget to do what? Do not forget to uh, reach out, and don't forget to subscribe. Most of you are watching this video and you are here to subscribe. Why? What happened? Please subscribe to this channel, okay? So that's how to build a portfolio, and I believe that this video has helped you, okay? And if this video helped you, like this video, like I said, subscribe, because I share practical strategies to help healthcare professionals explore virtual medical assistant role, telehealth roles, patient care coordinator, and other remote healthcare roles, okay? And I would like to know, which project portfolio are you going to create first, okay? Let me know in the comment section. And which method are you going to use? Are you going to just use Canva, or are you going to use Canva or Google Drive? I want you to build it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.